Hello everyone, it's Anastasia Lee, and I haven't posted a YouTube video in 7 years, which is really weird to say. But I thought as I was updating my self-sim here, I could update all of you. Now, if you've just clicked on this video randomly, hi, welcome. Very nice to see you here. If you are somehow one of my 12-ish surviving subscribers from all the way back in the day, hi, welcome back. I'm going to be posting on this channel not super frequently, but I've wanted to get back into making videos, and therefore I am. Basically, I sort of went into it in my previous video, but at the time I had only had a laptop to play The Sims, and as more packs released, my laptop struggled and struggled to keep up with the game, and it kept crashing. I was losing my progress, so I just got really burnt out from trying to make content. I had so many builds that I just never finished, never posted, never even took the screenshots of, because I would continually lose my progress. But last year I actually got a gaming PC, and so I started trying to make videos again. This was actually, I believe I made part of this self-sim update all the way back in 2020 on my other older computer, not a laptop, but still not a gaming PC. And then part of it, the other part of it was this year, back in May, I think, or March, something like that. And I believe it was around the time that the Growing Together pack was just coming out, and I was like, you know what, this is it, this is the time, I'm gonna do this pack for real. I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna make content for it, and I'm gonna do it. And then, as life often does, it got in the way, and I ended up being in the same situation as I was all those years ago, 7 years ago, where I had so many half-finished videos that are like still just sitting there and unpublished and half done. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't really expect many people to watch these videos. I mainly make them so that I can watch them later and like remember what I was up to. Not to say I don't super appreciate anyone who takes the time out of their day to watch 13 minutes of me picking out outfits for a sim. But I do it because I like to go back and see it, and I think my future self deserves to watch finished, published videos and not the ones that I haven't completed yet, if that makes any sense. So, with the Neopets Advent Calendar and me joining a Minecraft SMP that was made to be for people who are creating content, I really want to actually start doing it, publishing the content. And I could have waited until January, you know, made it my New Year's resolution, but why not start a month early, right? So this channel is going to be changing from what it was when I posted 4 videos 7 years ago, which it's not just going to be The Sims anymore. Like I said, I'm playing Neopets, I'm playing Minecraft, I might even play Fall Guys on occasion. It's gonna be, you know, a pick and mix of a gaming channel. And while I know those don't do well by the numbers on YouTube, that's not what this is about. So I figured I would do this little life update video first and sort of reintroduce myself before I start posting all of these things. Because again, I've got these videos and they're half done. So I'd like to make them all the way done and put them out there. But yeah, I mean, there's not much to say about my sim updating. I had this time used photo references of myself to try to make my face look more accurate. I was picking out outfits that were more my style at the time. Again, if I'm being honest, this sim could also use another update because my style has changed slightly once more, and The Sims doesn't quite offer the clothing I wear yet, but I believe that goth stuff pack did win the vote, I think. So I'm looking forward to that whenever it comes out, because for sure my self sim will get another update with those new clothing options. But yeah, we're coming up to the somewhat almost the end of my Sims outfits here. I did try to keep some elements from the old outfits in with the new ones. Unfortunately, there were a lot of packs that I no longer have, or at the time no longer had, because I migrated accounts, and so I had a different selection of packs than I had before when I originally made The Sims. So I had to go back and replace those pieces that I had used that were now missing from these outfits. So yeah, just moving on now from updating my own self sim, and I started updating my partner's self sim. Their style has changed a lot since I made these sims ages ago. So their style has changed completely from what it used to be. I really like, they describe it as business weird, which is like business casual, but make it weird. And I really like that. Again, not so many options for that in The Sims. I wish there were more, but I was working with what I have, and again, as more packs come out, I might update these Sims again. and then just readjusting our traits and our aspirations. And final touches, I actually set likes and dislikes this time because that wasn't a feature when I initially made these Sims. Again, these Sims, the base Sims, were made 7 years ago. They've just gone through several updates since, so this is just the latest update of them. And yeah, I think they turned out pretty good. Maybe not as accurate as I'd like them, but still pretty good for what I was working with. And yeah, here's the final little spins. And that's it. So I hope this video was at least somewhat informative on why I left all those years ago and what's going to be going on now that I'm coming back. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!